Hey guys, I'm making a second video about topics and resonance. And this is something as a class we're all needing to work on. It's one of our bugaboos. And a bugaboo is a really old word meaning something that haunts you, something it's like the monkey you can't get off your back. Most of you guys have progressed so much as writers. A lot of you guys are already great writers, and you're just kind of putting on your academic writing hat, because let's be real, this is Composition 101. We're learning how to be academic writers. You're going to have to be writing all sorts of papers for college professors, and they speak a specific language, clearly. So today I want to talk about topics and resonance. Resonance, again, is the thing in an essay or any piece of writing that makes it really live. It's that deeper, human, sticky stuff that really catches our interest. You can think about why people still talk about or read Shakespeare's plays today, even though they're practically written in a language that isn't English and they're almost 500-600 years old, is because they're resonant. You know, he talks about love and loss and loyalty and betrayal and heartbreak. These are things that are all humans worry about, from all cultures and all eras. It's just that universal human stuff that really gets us interested. And I know I'm not asking you to write Shakespeare plays, but we want our writing to be heard. You know, writers want to be listened to. Speakers want to be listened to. And that's where the resonance really comes in. No one wants to just say something out into the corner and be ignored. And I know I've said this before, and I'm just hitting it again. Resonance gets you listened to. So you clearly want to be resonant in the thesis, because that's when you really grab your audience in, and they go, okay, I'm going to commit to reading a 4 to 6 page paper, because I can see clearly that maybe you're talking about Marshall McLuhan, and I don't care about that, but I can feel how it talks to me. You've explained how this communicates to me. It's going to resonate in my heart or my mind, and you're going to have a ready listener. Every time you break a paragraph, there is that space on the page. I call that the commercial break, because in those split seconds, as a reader goes, all right, that paragraph ended, jumping to another one, they could lose interest. They could say, screw it, it's a lot easier to watch TV than read this. Heck, I'm really hungry, let's go to Subway. In that commercial break, you can really risk losing a reader. So the bones of the essay, the thesis, the topics, and the transums are really important, because you really want to hold your reader's interest and really keep them involved. That's why it's really important in composition, and we've developed these habits, that you really want to punch the major idea of the paragraph at the beginning of it, and you want to remind them about the major idea at the end of it, if you're writing a summative, or remind them of the major idea and prepare them for the next major idea if you're writing a transitive. But you really do want to be summative and resonant in those positions, because if I just read your introduction and your first body paragraph, and I come to that first commercial break after the first body paragraph, and I really liked it, and then the next body paragraph throws my face right into Brooks, or throws my face right back into McLuhan, I could go, oh yeah, you know, I never read that Brooks article, or oh yeah, I never read that McLuhan, and I could get bored or disinterested. So you want your topic to be that big idea. You want it to be resonant, so that even though I had that split second in the commercial break to think about going to Subway, you remind me about a big universal human topic, something that's really going to keep my interest. So you're going to talk about the bigger idea that you're really talking about, whether it's greed or love or vengeance or innocence, or how our children are getting corrupted, or how our future's not as good as it used to be for our parents or their parents' parents. The bigger resonant ideas. You want to start with those, because then your reader goes, oh yeah, this matters to me. And then you lead them into the next claim, which is a text-based one, which is an ARG. So you start with the resonant claim, then you move into a text-based claim, and it's like a funnel. You're funneling your reader back down into the meat of it, the evidence, and the textual analysis, and then you funnel back out, and you're making that analysis relate back to your bigger idea about love or justice or loss or children, the bigger resonant claims. So again, we're going to revisit this image. This shows, hopefully it makes more sense now, the weaving in and the weaving out. The resonance in the thesis comes from the how. You explore that specifically in the topic, and then that comes back up through the resonant analysis. So in every paragraph, you need that resonance to really control where you're going. It gives you direction. You always want to keep your reader's interest. That's why you want your claims more resonant. You don't just want to, after the commercial break, slam their face right back into the book that you're presenting, because they might not care about that text, but you make them care by being the writer and connecting it to love, loss, universal themes, bullying, anxiety. I'm just throwing words out there. Sorry about that. But yeah, you definitely want to be resonant in your topic sentences. It's key to having writing that really speaks, writing that people want to read. So there you go. Hopefully that helped you understand topics and resonance. Good luck working on all of your essays. Bye-bye.